Welcome back to Night Kids After Dark podcast. I'm your host, Yano Nick, and followed by my co host, BTG and Lily Masumi.
Hola.
Uh, Tonight, we'll be talking about Bethesda's Develop Direct event coming up soon, Nintendo Switch's 2 date, and voice actors not happy about the new SAG deal, and more, because this is Night Kids After Dark podcast where we talk about gamer things. Um, I want to ask you guys, what's going on with you guys? What have you guys been playing this week?
Spooderman. I'm gonna
Spoot.
call it Spooderman, and now I'm about to play Spooderman Miles Morales. So I've been on that along with um along with what's the joint I just said? Oh, Mafia.
Mafia and Spider-Man, and what was the other game?
That was it.
Oh,
Spooderman.
how about you? Oh, the finals. It's so good.
But
Uh, I can hear BTG.
Oh, actually, yeah, she couldn't hear me. No, that's my fault. Sorry, Lit Fairy. Thank you for joining us. You missed everything I said, so I'm just gonna repeat it just because. No, I've been playing Super Mario RPG. Yeah, I finished the game. I'm doing all the extra stuff. I've been playing the finals, which is that multiplayer game, 3v3, and you can like blow up the maps and stuff. It's pretty good. I like it. It just sucks that I don't have time to really get into these like free to play games. But it's decent. I don't know how well it's doing like in the streamer verse, like if people are playing it on Twitch. But I like the finals. I do like it.
I like the concept of it. I haven't put much time into it myself, but I did get a chance to play 3 games this past week. Was it this week? No, last week. Last week I got to play it, and it was a lot of fun. And
What
I
did you
do
play?
see a lot of potential there. The finals.
Oh, you played
I
it.
played that.
Okay.
Yeah. But this week I've been playing a lot of F-Zero 99. Truly been enjoying
Ooh, I
this
did
finally.
I did hop back into that for the holiday season stuff. I did play,
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, oh man, I want to play these snow levels. But yeah.
I imagine an update is going to be coming out soon, because why not follow up this great event with something new? So I imagine a new update is going to be coming out soon for F-Zero 99. I've been playing also Mario RPG as well, the remake, as well as what was the other game I played? Oh, Fortnite racing. I got into the racing. You know
what?
how?
Y-
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know, right?
so I don't know if you knew this, Lily. We talked about this before the break. Fortnite had came out with a Rocket League kart racing mode inside of Fortnite, like it's its own game. That came along with the Lego mode as well. And apparently it's really good, and I still haven't tried it, so I'm definitely curious, like what do you think about it?
I love how they incorporated, you know how Mario Kart and Crash Team Racing and what was it, Diddy Kong Racing, they all have their own drift mechanic. This game has its own unique drift mechanic, and I think it works well in its setting. So if you already knew how to drive around in Fortnite already, or if you're just already familiar with driving in games, it will feel familiar and rewarding once you complete a proper drift. So and it's I think it's like 12 people you get to race against at a time. So it's pretty chaotic. You can also jump in the game. So jumping creates a whole new level when somebody tries to ram you off the road. So you could just jump over them or do aerial combat moves. It's intense. It's
So
fun.
does it feel like when you're racing and moving the cars? Does it feel like Rocket League?
You know what? A little bit. It has that little bit of floatiness when you're in the air, and then you can still boost. So yes, it does have a little bit of that Rocket uh, League feel to it.
Interesting.
And I like the customization parts of it as well. However, I
So you can pimp
imagine
your
that's
ride.
you can pimp your ride.
If they don't have exhibit come out of nowhere for this, you take it back.
Oh, you could
Some
ride
people
on the
might not know.
ceilings.
It's, it's intense, man. And I think they're going to be, if not already, allow for people to customize and create their own racetracks. So that's going to be where we're going to see some really cool stuff come out, because we know Grand Theft Auto, you could create your own racetracks in there. So I imagine that'll be coming to this very soon.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the gameplay footage, it looks like the
Oh, it
maps.
fails so bad.
Yeah, it looks like the maps are made in the Fortnite world, but the cars are Rocket League. But it looks dope. Yeah, this looks fun.
I would have been taken out by the
And you got
fireball 10 times.
Fortnite racers like as your racers or drivers, so that's
Oh,
cool.
like Mr. Beast. I seen that recently on a YouTuber I was watching. I was like, wait, they got Mr. Beast as a.
Oh yeah, he's got multiple skins in there, and believe me, the kids are crazy about that. My son wants that skin so bad.
Oh, that should have been a Christmas gift.
No, because he got way more other stuff, and every time he gets a chance to buy that skin, he buys something else. So whatever.
Oh, fair. Okay, I understand.
Well, we're always looking for ways to engage with you guys, our listeners and viewers. We would love to hear from you guys. What are you playing this week? What are you looking forward to coming out? Do you have any topics that you'd like to listen to and hear us discuss here on the podcast? If you have any questions or suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below or on our social media pages linked below. Who was it? So
Want to move to story number 1?
Story number 1.
All right. So let's go with the first story for this week. This is actually about a game we've been talking about a lot over the past couple months, or a few months actually. This comes from Kotaku. Following meh reviews, Rocksteady is lifting the Suicide Squad's alpha test NDA. So Suicide Squad is an alpha test, and people are not liking it at all. Rocksteady and WB Games are doing something odd. They are partially lifting the non-disclosure agreement surrounding a previous alpha test of the upcoming Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, following a load of mixed and negative previews. Earlier this week, numerous outlets and content creators across the web posted their hands on previews of Rocksteady's open-world co-op looter-shooter supervillain game Suicide Squad. While some outlets and folks were positive about the upcoming DC game, and many more complained of its clunky combat, bad traversal controls, boring missions, live service annoyances, bland loot, generic action, and a lack of mechanical diversity with each team member. Now, a few days later, Rocksteady is seemingly trying to shift the narrative around its off-delayed co-op game. On January 11th, Rocksteady announced that it was partially lifting the NDA surrounding a November 2023 alpha test of Suicide Squad. Specifically, players are now free to openly talk online about the early section of the game they played last year. Now that there is more news out on the game and players are asking, we're no longer enforcing a portion of the NDA, Rocksteady explained, and we're allowing players to talk about their experience from the closed alpha test. We've heard the community requests and want to give players an opportunity to discuss what it's like to explore Metropolis as Harley Quinn, Deadshot, Captain Boomerang, and King Shark. Kotaku has contacted Rocksteady and WB Games. Rocksteady made it clear that the rest of the NDA still applied, asking players not to share any images or videos from the closed tests. And then, why is Rocksteady lifting the alpha NDA now? It's an interesting move by Rocksteady, but one that makes sense. The recent previews weren't glowing. And many, myself included, heard that a lot of folks who got a chance to play a large chunk of the game in November enjoyed it, but those players couldn't freely discuss the Suicide Squad alpha test due to the NDA restrictions. Now Rocksteady really wants those players to start posting online about how much fun they had playing Suicide Squad, likely to present an alternative to the mixed previews from earlier in the week. Will it work? Perhaps. At the very least, it's nice that these players will be able to freely share their experiences playing the alpha without fear of lawyers or legal issues. So I guess they feel like now that the NDA is lifted, the people who actually do enjoy the game can talk about it, and the negative reviews might get drowned out. I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
Look, there's been doubts about this game since its inception, since the leak of any footage of it, right? It looks like it's going to turn out how I thought it was. Like, it's going to have a decently fun story, and that's about it.
Oh.
Like, it's going to be a game that's fun with your friends while it lasts, but that's about it. I hope it's more too. I mean, it's kind of, that's the same thing I got with Gotham Knights. Gotham Knights was fun when you were playing with other people. The story was fun. When you're playing with other people, it's enjoyable. It's not something you're going to put your life into. The live service part of it just doesn't add up. But for that short weekend fun, get through the story, all right, it's a good time. But other than that, I feel like that's what Suicide Squad is going to be as well.
I feel like this game was developed with the intention of being played with friends or a community. So I don't see this being I wonder if when they're developing some of these games, they're more so thinking about how am I going to enjoy playing this with my friends online, or this game was developed during the pandemic. Am I correct?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Well, I guess a whole bunch that started and then slowly started to get released after the pandemic.
Because it got delayed. Because it was supposed to already be out. It got delayed.
Yeah, it kept it delayed. So with that being said, it makes me wonder if a lot of people were saying meh to this game because they can only play with a select group of people, or probably even not even a group of people, play it by themselves, which isn't as enjoyable since it's under an NDA and it only recently got lifted.
So this game was announced back in August 2020 and was supposed to be released in 2022, but was delayed. And now it's coming out February 2nd, 2024. And they originally delayed it because of the way when that footage of it leaked out, or not even that the footage that leaked, when they showed the gameplay, people were not happy about it. So I'm wondering what has changed from that point to now. And they're still not allowing people to show video. I'm betting not much has changed.
No.
And it comes out
in a few weeks, in a month.
Yeah.
Less than a month.
Soon,
they smart,
very
though.
soon.
They said let's go ahead and put it out at the beginning of February, so that way we won't get so much decline from when Final Fantasy dropped. So they smart. People play for a little bit until they drop it for Final Fantasy. I get it.
Oh, I didn't even consider that, because that is going to be a lot of people's time right there.
Yes. Mine.
Well, BTG Lily, do you have any other thoughts on this story? Because
Dead on Arrival.
No, not on Arrival.
I was gonna say thoughts and prayers.
I enjoyed the movie, so I assumed the game would be great.
I think this game is gonna be a DOA and probably be on Game Pass probably like in a month.
And then we're gonna hear about it again, saying that it's.
And exactly. I think that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, that's my prediction.
Considering how the movie was, especially with belly dancing Enchantress when she was casting her spell. Oh, I don't have my camera, so I'm doing a little belly dance, y'all. You have to imagine it.
6-pack abs.
I'm working on it.
Because honestly, my only reason to even want to play this game is to hear Kevin Conroy's voice one more time and to see if we actually get to kill the Justice League. If we do get to kill the Justice League, I'm cool. Like, I'll be like, all right, it's decent. I enjoyed it. But that also leaves implications that none of this, anything in this game is going to actually matter. Because if you're killing the Justice League, something is going to make time reverse. And, you know, that's just the way comic books go.
Of course.
Yeah.
You're going to either break Flash out of this whole mental state that he's under. Then he go like, oh shit, I can fix this. And he gonna start running backwards across time to fix everything. And next thing you know, it's gonna be a part 2 game because you gotta go through that, or DLC because you gotta go through that whole timeline. If I actually guessed it, I'm gonna be mad. But I have a bad streak. I have a bad streak of guessing shit right. And I'm like, damn it.
Speaking of guessing shit right, or maybe not even guessing, but shit leaking. Game Shark accidentally leaks Switch 2's release date. I know some of you are probably you're probably asking what the hell is a Game Shark? Just Google it.
If she's asking, it's too young for you.
Right, exactly. So this comes from Kotaku's Zach Swisen. In a new press release from audio electronics company Alltech Lansing, it was revealed that Game Shark is returning, sort of via an artificial intelligence powered successor called AI Shark. You don't care about that. Instead of the big news out of this press release is that it might have leaked the release date for the Nintendo Switch 2. Spotted by Digital Trends on January 11th, Alltech's press release announcing a Game Shark AI successor thing contains this sentence seemingly and casually, revealing that the Switch 2 might be out in September. The official launch is planned to coincide with the Nintendo Switch 2 in September 24. That's what they leaked. Is that the official launch?
Did someone say that?
Did somebody?
Somebody called it. I said 2024, end of 2024, early 2025. We
Did
have
we?
that on tape.
Look,
I called that.
I mean, if you did, I believe it. In a follow-up comment provided to Digital Trends, Alltech Lansing said that the Nintendo has not yet picked a specific month for Switch 2's release, but added that it has a tentative launch window of fall 2024. Weirdly, Alltech didn't deny the existence of the console or backtrack on the reveal that it might launch this year. Updated Digital Trends received a second statement. The company backtracked again, saying fall 2024 window 2 wasn't official, and added that Nintendo has yet to officially announce any Switch 2 launch plans. Kotaku has reached out to Nintendo and Alltech. It should be noted that while it is possible Alltech, Game Shark, and the folks involved in this weird, vaguely defined AI successor known as AI Shark might be privy to confidential information about the Switch 2, it's more likely that the company is guessing and just tossing this guess into a press release to get more people talking about something that otherwise would have been ignored. It's bold, but probably not very smart move though, as Nintendo is likely not going to be amused by this, and was likely already not happy about a whole different AI mess involving Mario that happened earlier this week at CES 2024, which I have no idea about. I am confused about that.
That was the Target hologram Mario.
Ugh.
I skipped that story because it was messy.
That's nightmare fuel.
Hold on.
Oh my God.
Before we get back to Nintendo Switch 2 being released September 24, ARP's horrible AI-powered Mario hologram explained that CES is happening this week in Las Vegas, and buried inside the massive convention floor filled with new computers, a car you can drive. All right, I saw that. I just need to know what's up with this Mario. What is this? Let me see this.
It's so bad.
Again from the shelf and proceed to the checkout counter to make your purchase. You can also check online on the Target website for video game options and have them delivered or reserved for in-store pickup. Happy gaming.
Happy day. What is happening? What is happening to Mario? They didn't even give him a voice. Like a real voice.
You're interested in. Grab the game from the shelf and proceed to the checkout counter to make your purchase.
Oh, why did they do that? All right, that's terrible. Jeez Louise. All right, back to the Switch.
Was that Google? That wasn't even Google. What voice was that? That was horrible.
Bro, I don't know what that was. So, Switch this year or announced? I still think it's announced this year. Or if it is announced, if it's announced September, it's released for holiday for sure.
Man, Nintendo will be like, oh shit, they leaked this.
Because was it
for New Year's Day, y'all?
Wait, no, that makes perfect sense. Because wasn't the Switch one announced in September and released in November? I want to say that's what it was.
Now
2017.
Specs. That's all I need.
Yeah.
All right, Game Shark, hop to it.
whatever AI Shark is, if they did just make this up and leak it to promote themselves, it's pretty ridiculous. Because most people don't even know what a Game Shark is, let alone trying to figure out what AI Shark is.
Man, if you didn't use Game Shark to get that level 99 glitch on your Pokemon game, you ain't living right. 99 Master Balls, man.
But realistically, we knew Nintendo was going to be releasing something new. We've been talking about it for at least 2 years now. And now we're getting evidence, or not, sorry, please let me take that back. We are getting rumors that Nintendo will be announcing something at the end of this year. We predicted this. We knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, I agree. I think I just want to see. I'll be more surprised by what it actually is. Like, is this going to be what all the rumors think it's going to be? More powerful than a Steam Deck? Is there going to be multiple versions of it? I just need to know. Like, I just need to know. Whatever happens with this upcoming console may determine Nintendo's future. To be honest, for sure.
It could. Lily, BTG, do you see yourself obtaining a Switch 2?
Yes.
Yes?
No.
Even though mine is in my bag with no controllers attached to it, but we're not going to talk about that. But yes.
Nah, I think this go around, I'll only get a Switch 2 if it's... Here's the two things I'm going to require.
Okay.
Backwards compatibility, number one.
Absolutely.
If it doesn't have backwards compatibility, I'm not getting it. And it has to have a substantial increase in the graphics power. Substantial. Even if it's on par with Steam Deck, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Those are the two things. That's it.
That's
nothing else.
That's reasonable things.
Yeah, that's fair.
That is it.
To have built-in Ethernet. That's really on top of what you said. That's what I need.
It does have built-in Ethernet.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at my Switch right now.
The OLED one does.
Oh, okay. OLED. All right.
Oh, yeah, I do.
You can always buy a new dock.
You could? A new dock will fix the issue. Okay.
You could. I mean, that shouldn't be a thing, but yes.
Okay.
I'm just mad after
He said built-in Ethernet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? That Ethernet shit doesn't even help with Nintendo, bro. You know that much.
It's still going
to it changes things up for fighting games.
Barely.
It does matter.
Barely.
It matters.
Barely.
It matters.
Barely.
You know what Nintendo said when they held their first online tournament? They said you must have a physical connection, and the internet went crazy.
And even then, it was janky.
It was janky. Yes, this is true.
That's how janky their shit is. They're like, we know this is gonna be fucked up, so you guys need to make the biggest preparations you can to help it be less fucked up.
I would love to hear from our listeners. What do you need the Nintendo Switch 2 to include in their system?
I'm curious too. Like, what would for sure, if a Nintendo Switch 2 comes out, what do you... Kind of what Yano asked, what is the one thing you need to be like, all right, I'm going to buy it? Or are you just going to buy it anyway just because?
True.
I mean, for collectors, I'm sure they're going to buy it.
J. Leo said better internet and graphics. Hey, yeah, I mean, J Leo said better internet and graphics. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy day.
Easy answers.
But when you say better graphics, what do you mean? Because better graphics for Nintendo could be like
A step up.
from 1080p to like 1440p.
Damn. When you're not wrong.
Lit Fairy says backwards compatibility and internet. It would need an internet browser for me, maybe. So that it does have an internet browser.
It does have internet browser
But
capability.
they just don't let you use it. It's in there though. Oh man.
Where?
It's in
like a
there for
secret
sure.
passage.
It is definitely they blocked that shit out after they got hacked. But yep. All right, cool. Like it. All right, next news story. So what is it? Story. It is from VGC. All right, so Xbox and Bethesda developer direct event confirmed for January 18. It will include looks at Indiana Jones, Avowed, Hellblade 2, and Ara History Untold. Xbox and Bethesda will stream a developer direct presentation on Thursday, January 18th. It's been announced. Beginning at 12 p.m. Pacific and 3 p.m. Eastern, it will provide fans with an inside look at a selection of highly anticipated games coming to Xbox Series X, S, PC, and Game Pass. Presented by developers themselves, this will include Machine Games, Indiana Jones, Obsidian's Avowed, Oxide Games, Ara, History Untold, and Ninja Theory's Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. The presentation won't include any updates on Activision Blizzard games. In Microsoft words, it will feature Indiana Jones game Avowed. They keep saying the same shit. But yeah, it's happening 3 p.m. January 18th. We'll be at MagFest. I am pretty excited about this Xbox and Bethesda Developer Direct, because if you guys don't remember, the last one that this happened, or last direct that this happened, we got a shadow drop of Hi-Fi Rush.
Oh.
So the question is, are they going to follow suit with something else that's, that level? I'm also happy to see these games. I mean, Indiana Jones, I'm okay with. I mean, we'll see how that is. Hellblade 2 is the big one I'm excited to see out of this.
Man, it's been a while. Hellblade. When did Hellblade come out? The first one.
Don't get me lying.
Hellblade.
I don't know, but I just started playing it again, and that is such a fantastic game.
Damn again.
Yeah, I just started playing it again because it's on Game Pass on PC. I was like, you know what? Let me play this thing again.
Fair enough.
Have you played it?
I can't.
In VR, when it first came out, I got it as a gift one Christmas from a friend. Actually, Shinra Kirisu, he got it as a gift for me.
It's a great game that plays on like schizophrenia and mental health, and it's pretty crazy.
It's intense.
It's very intense. Very intense.
2017.
Dang, it came out that long ago.
Can't be.
I mean,
No way. Did it really?
whatever games we're playing that came out way before.
Oh, maybe that does make sense. It was on Xbox One?
It was on Xbox One.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. Oh, it was so good.
Yep, 2017. Wow, so we're getting Hellblade 2, Indiana Jones, and a bunch of other titles that we're looking for, I'm unfamiliar with at this time.
So Obsidian's, I want to say Obsidian's Avowed is supposed to be the next Elder Scrolls. Wait, what's that game? No, Skyrim. Is it? Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like the next Skyrim. I think so.
Oh, so they're already done with Starfield?
Yeah, Starfield just came out an expansion, so yeah, they got to move on. Bethesda's got to move on to their next games, man.
They're working with them. They now have a new owner, don't they?
Well, they already did. That's what brought on the first developer direct. But I think the sad news about this is we're not gonna hear much about Activision Blizzard and if there's anything happening from that. But there is rumors that some big Xbox game is coming to Switch soon, and it's speculated that it could be Hi-Fi Rush or Sea of Thieves, because I know Sea of Thieves is now coming to PlayStation for sure.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that'll be the first Rare game to be on PlayStation. Yeah. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe when is the 18th? Is that Thursday or Friday?
That's the Thursday.
Oh.
Yep.
Damn.
Next week Thursday.
Okay, so Thursday I will not be at Massive Fest till Friday. Oh, that's 3 p.m. Eastern. I won't even be able to do a live react. Oh well. I guess you guys will hear it on the news next week.
I'm so mad I'll be missing
MagFest.
I do want to come back and show up for Mag.
Just go ahead and, hop on a plane.
Man, I'm gonna have to sneak in someone's bag or something. These plane prices is getting damn ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool too.
Windows blowing out.
What? Excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
Or doors.
Next topic.
Oh, hold on.
Next topic. This one's a big one. So the SAG-AFTRA deal has finished. We all know about SAG-AFTRA deal being completed, and everybody's happy because now we're getting shows on TV again. After months of speculation from voice actors concerned with how their voices could be co-opted by AI, and recent announcements from companies like Ubisoft and Tencent that they'll use NVIDIA's new AI tools to provide voices for NPCs, the Screen Actors Guild American Federation of Television and Radio Artists, SAG-AFTRA, announced what it calls a groundbreaking new deal with an AI tech company. Surprisingly, the deal is far more complicated than SAG-AFTRA makes it seem, and it also appears to have been made without consulting voice actors themselves. The deal with tech company Replica Studios pertains to the licensing and use of AI replicas of voices in video games, and will enable Replica to engage SAG-AFTRA members under a fair, ethical agreement to safely create and license a digital replica of their voice. Licensed voices can be used in video game development and other interactive media projects from pre-production to final release. The deal reportedly has built-in safety nets for actors like consent requirements, negotiation options, and the ability to opt out of future use of digitized version of their voices. Our voice actor agreements ensure that game developers using our platform are only accessing licensed talent who have given permission for their voice to be used as a training data set, as opposed to the Wild West of AI platforms using unethical data scraping methods to replicate and synthesize voices without permission, said Replica CEO Shreya Nevis in a statement. Kotaku reached out to Replica Studio for comment. Wow, this is crazy. What do y'all think?
I mean, the more we go further into AI, all the different tools and applications and abilities of AI, we're seeing more and more how it's interrupting with our normal day-to-day lives and jobs. So I'm very interested to see where this goes, because it is, if
I don't like it.
Voice actor says.
I'm just gonna say it. I don't like it, because look, if you have a voice, right, and somebody has a great, fantastic voice, and then the voice is licensed, and they continue to get paid for that voice, and they're not doing the work for it, I feel like that's some shit. Because now you're gatekeeping for new voice actors to take on these roles. If the AI is no joke, it's pretty, like, I've heard a lot of fake Kanye AI songs. I'm like, God dang, I wish Kanye still rapped like this. But that's the thing, like, they're gonna,
Kanye?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like, they're gonna be able to use these iconic voices and not have to get the work from the actors. And then you're just stopping new actors from showing up. It's terrible. I think it's terrible.
Smooth butter voice for an upcoming character. Y'all better hire him.
Yeah, like, I get it. I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to protect the actors like that are currently participating in it. But how does this protect like evolution of voice acting and the newer voice actors? Because if I could just license a voice that's already there, like, and I know it's legit, why am I gonna go look for like another unique voice?
I don't know, man.
Shit, at this point, I'm about to just get AI to do our podcast for us.
Essentially, you could. Essentially,
Maybe
and
they
it's
won't be
scary.
with
Well,
all of our live reactions on what's going on, or tomfoolery that we rebuttal with.
Look, AI will figure it out. I'm telling you.
but see, here's the challenge. Here's the real problem. AI generates money, but is it all about the money? Let's be honest. Is it all about the money? If you could do the podcast and just take the voices and just write up the scripts, matter of fact, AI can write the scripts for everything. All it can do, all you have to do is just tell it how long you want it to be. That's money.
It's gonna be trash.
My question is will people want to listen to that? Right? Will people listen to it? I think people would.
I don't think.
I mean, that would be.
Oh yeah, I think people would too. Here's the problem. The masses cannot tell the difference between AI and normal shit or real shit. So the majority of the masses is going to take in AI content unwillingly and unknowingly. That's the issue. Like, I think that's the problem.
Because we're not paying these voice actors what they're supposed to be getting paid. So yeah, it's a real issue.
Jay Leo said, "Will anyone know that they're AI?" Yeah, that's the point. Like, if the AI is getting so good, like at this point, like how would you know? I mean, unless the person dies, like, oh dang, this dude died, but his voice is in this new game. God, dog, like what?
I mean, they did that for hologram. There's no stopping people.
Yeah, it's it's getting out of control. Like, AI is a marvelous tool, but it's also getting out of control. We talk about this a lot too. I don't know where we're headed. We'll see.
Well, speaking of, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, speaking of voice actors, on to our next topic. Topic 5: rapper Ice-T reveals why popular Def Jam fighting game is MIA.
Ooh. You want me to read it?
Problem. Yes,
all right.
please.
Yeah. In the early aughts of EA dropped an unexpected fighting game that dominated the lives of every gamer I knew, including mine and my cousins. This partnership with the hip-hop record label Def Jam spawned 3 iconic brawling games, but the series has been MIA since 2007. Now, rapper Ice-T has seemingly explained why the Def Jam fighting game franchise hasn't seen a comeback or a remake in nearly 20 years. Ice-T, born Tracy Lauren Morrow, took to X/Twitter on... why do we have to say X/Twitter? On January 7th to dish on Def Jam. In response to some popular tweets, one is a TikTok repost of Jamaican rapper Sean Paul calling rapper Scarface a rascalot, Jamaican for ass wipe. The other is a video of Ice-T calling rapper Redman a punk. Ice-T speculated the series hasn't been brought back due to licensing agreements between publisher and talent. So many people ask me why this game hasn't been brought back for newer consoles. Ice-T said in a quote retweet of his character pummeling Redman, maybe because they have to pay for voice and music rights again. Maybe. In response, a fan tweeted that if EA released a HD remake and a sequel to the Def Jam games, the company will make millions upon millions. It's hard to say if Ice-T agrees, but the rapper said he wasn't paid much for his contribution. Here's the big problem. I don't think they paid any of us anything to be in that original game. Ice-T said to Def Jam fan, I know I didn't get any type of substantial money. It was a situation where you didn't want to be left out of the game. Well, yesterday's price is not today's price. Dang. Def Jam's... Okay, so yeah, we all know what game that they're talking about. And I remember... Man, I hated Fat Joe in this damn game. Fat Joe's character was like broken, I promise you. That thing was ridiculous.
Everybody just used them just because.
It was that, and when you played the story mode, like for some reason that man was like incredibly unbeatable for a while. Oh, but yeah.
what is crazy is as a kid or young adult, I truly believe these rappers were getting bank from these games, from this game. The music was great. Iconic music, iconic voices. The game felt tight. It felt like a good fighting game or a brawl game, and it's unfortunate because now I'm learning as an adult they weren't getting paid properly. They weren't even. Some people probably didn't even get paid at all for it. So yeah,
Is this? It was Fight for New York, right? Or was that was there a second one, or was it just one?
there were multiple. There were a few.
And then
Def
it was like, all
Jam.
right, we're done. At least 3, right?
I think so. It's Fight for New York, Icon, and what was the other one?
Oh yeah.
How tight, yeah? It was tight, man. Think about this. It was good.
Oh, Def Jam Vendetta. Yeah, that was the best one.
That was it.
Let me see that one.
Thank you, Jay Leah.
That thing was fire, bro.
It was just a really good game. Maybe 4 games.
Dang, Xbox 360. That's what the icon came. 2007.
He's a who?
Yeah, these games are crazy. But you know, I think to be honest, the freaking
So Fight for New York and then Fight for New York the Takeover. And then
I think
so 4 games.
The video game industry probably just, I feel like they took advantage of rappers in this generation, to be honest. Because I know they didn't pay them, right? But this game was doing so many numbers that if you were in their industry and you weren't in this game, like you were missing out on publicity.
There were 5 guys.
5 games, bro.
Games?
Guess what the 5th one was? You will not believe what the 5th one was called.
What is it?
Def Jam Rap Star.
What?
I would have not guessed it.
Released in 2010 for Xbox 360, Wii, and PS.
Oh no, yeah, this is like the rapping game. This is the voice game.
Not a fighting game?
No, yeah, this was. I remember this game. It was.
But it has a Def Jam title on it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you had Def Jam Vendetta, Fight for New York, Takeover, Icon, and Rapstar. Fight for New York was my favorite one.
Oh, the evolution. Okay.
But yeah.
I really wanted this game to do well, and the reason why I even brought this game to our attention is because we do have a problem with paying voice actors. We do have a problem with rights, with copyright. Even though, yes, I'm sure these rappers just wanted to be in a video game and say, yes, what I got to do, talk to their agent, and it was like, here we are, we're flying out to do these recordings. But outside of that, they didn't get paid for it, and a lot of the licensing didn't get taken care of, so they can't even make another game. So it would have to be called something completely different, and it would go under the radar. Especially with today's rappers, please do not even get me started.
I was about to say.
Oh, they would mumble through their whole.
I was about to say, hold on.
Can they fight? That's the question.
If they came out with a Def Jam game today, would you get it? It would have like
No.
what? It would have like.
Play it. I would try it.
It'd probably have like Travis Scott, ASAP Rocky. It'd have Chief Keef, 21 Savage, yeah, Migos, Lil Yachty, Kodak Black. 6ix9ine would definitely be in that jump. Like they would 100% put 6ix9ine in that jump.
Yeah. Oh man.
Like I can't even.
At least I would watch streamers play the latest Def Jam. I would watch.
Yeah,
it.
I'll watch them. I'll watch RDC play because they always got something dumb to say about it. Just when they stream something dumb. Oh no!
They probably wouldn't. They probably wouldn't even fight. They probably just pull out their guns and shoot.
Right, it would be a gun game. That's
now
funny.
draw.
Right. Just like playing damn Wii Sports. Draw.
That was a good game.
And they can't really run or move because their pants is always to the kneecaps anyway.
Oh,
Or they wearing
no.
skinny jeans. They can't fight with that. Everybody
Def
from
Jam.
Def Jam was wearing baggy pants, loose 3XL jersey so they could move and throw hands, and Timbs.
That's true. Yeah, fight for New York, bro.
Well, speaking of things of the past, our next topic is topic
My
number
knees can't
6, and
handle it.
and our final topic.
I shouldn't
Uh,
phrase that. My bad, y'all.
Twitter quietly scraps NFTs while embracing AI. This is a third AI story. And it's incredible because we just went from NFTs. I know we were tired of hearing them, and this may be actually the last time we hear NFTs.
I'm mad for NFTs is always this little monkey when it brings.
It's sad little monkey.
Yeah, it's always that same picture. Ugh.
Oh, BTG, I think you're muted.
All right. On this story, on January 9th, X, formerly known as Twitter, announces plans to begin the process of reinventing itself as the Everything app. This will involve new uses for artificial intelligence, peer-to-peer payment systems, and a big emphasis on slamming ads into the pinned open eyes of its users. But one thing it won't involve is NFT profile pics. So, just no NFTs?
Seems that way.
Good. Good. I'm tired of NFTs. Oh man, remember NFTs? They were this big thing on the internet. Their heyday as long as ago as 2021. Those were wild times, with the whole world apparently trapped indoors by a long forgotten virus that's definitely over, causing what historians believe to have been a sort of international delusion that led to a large number of people paying vast amounts of money to own an infinitely copyable JPEG. Anyway, you can use those on your Twitter/X profiles anymore, or you can't use them. As TechCrunch spotted, at the same time as X owner Elon Musk announced a slew of new unwanted features for the site formerly known as Twitter. The site also somebody has a cat. Surreptitiously removed all references and options for having an own NFT as an account avatar. Where once there was a bizarre, poorly written explanation for how premium subscribers could show off their badly drawn ape cartoon on their profile, now there is simply no mention at all of their entire nonsense. It's nonsense. Musk's goal for flailing X. All right, I'm not reading this anymore. So we're not having no more NFTs, which is I'm a-okay with that.
Yep, that seems to be the end of it. And I know a lot of money went into these things, and it seems as though now the whole focus has moved from NFTs to AI, and that's where we live, you guys.
Didn't there wasn't PlayStation gonna do an NFT thing?
Oh, say it again.
I said, didn't PlayStation do an NFT thing? They changed. It's not NFTs. They're digital collectibles. Got you.
Correct.
Oh yeah, whenever you buy something like I did for Final Fantasy, it's like, hey, you got points, so I gotta log in my account and see what those points are for.
Interesting.
You could buy digital assets. That's the direction.
Digital assets.
Yes, sir.
I'm all for it. Sign me up, champ.
Give me them digital bits. So digital assets seems to be the direction we were going for a while there. If it was NFTs and there was something else, I forgot what it was called, but the fact that I can't remember tells you a lot. But now we are moving into the stage or era of AI, and I think that's going to be where we live. Digital, that's where we're going to live going forward. And I see both the benefits and the disadvantages or negative sides of AI. Scary place, man. The future, 2024 and beyond, scary place, man.
It is. Apple Vision Pro pre-order comes out tomorrow.
Oh, right. Yes. So at the end of this month, fun fact, so I forgot to even mention this. So I've reached out to the Apple press team to see if we could get our hands on a Apple Vision.
Did you really?
If we could even test. Yes, seriously. And I wanted to see if we could get a chance to test it and let you guys know firsthand experiences of what our impressions of it is. So far, no word back, but I'm still putting in an effort and see if there's something comes to fruition of it.
Well, let's hope.
What's that? The VR for Apple?
It's AR. It's AR, augmented reality. Yeah.
Let her off.
Yeah,
One letter.
One letter.
it's like Real Player One. No,
It's
kinda. It's crazy.
How much their joints running?
$3,500.
And I'm starting to wonder if that's the basic or if there are
There is no basic. That's just one
megabytes of data.
No, so I think the difference between, because the Apple Vision Pro is actually a full blown computer, like it's a computer in a headset.
Whoa. Wow.
That's why it costs so much. And this is the first version. If you look at it, the Apple Watch when it first came out, which I bought the first one, it was $1,200.
Whoa.
The first Apple Watch was $1,200, and now they're what, $200, $300, depending on what model you get. I think this is just Apple saying, "Hey, it's time to invest in this type of technology." And the fact that they're doing it, all it's gonna do is push VR, AR, all these headsets into a better space.
Oh, it comes with 256 gig of storage. Okay. Pre-order Friday and drop on February 2nd.
That tells me that Apple sees a future in AR or display what's it called? Display technology. So that speaks miles, because we know Meta or Facebook or whatever you want to call them, they changed their whole focus and put a lot of attention into this digital space. As we just mentioned, digital assets is something that
digital assets,
a lot of money is a lot of time and money into.
No, but you're right, because like even with the Meta Quest 3, you can see that their focus was like, yes, it's still a VR headset, but their focus on their features was AR and how it integrates in your regular life. Like you're able to see around you while you have it and bring virtual reality into your own living space. So yeah, we'll see. I really want it. I was planning on getting it, but we'll see. Shoot, if Apple,
the Meta Quest one or the Apple one?
No, the Apple Vision Pro.
I was slanging package for that. Then my God, BTG OnlyFans,
bro. I'll be selling my digital asses.
Oh man. That was the final story for today's podcast. However, we do have some honorable mentions. I know a lot of our listeners and community members actually enjoy Cult of the Lamb. October 16th, free update is coming out. I remember we discussed there being
oh yeah, this is issues. Like I haven't. Well, there's a new update coming out, right?
Yes.
Is this the sex update?
It says.
Wait. I was gonna say sign me up, but hold on. I remember what the cult little people look like, and they ate poop. I don't know if I'm up for it.
Oh.
But I have the game. I'm not gonna not try.
Yeah. This is the sex update. It's Sins of the Flesh.
Sins of the Flesh.
Oh, I'm playing this shit. They talking about my little town people can breed now. Oh Lord.
Wait a second.
That's gonna be crazy.
About a massive playtime. Fill up, guys.
So if I remember correctly, Nintendo had some issues with either one, the developer, or two, with something to do with the game. So I think they're going to be pulling it from the store. So if you already own the game, you're good. But after, I think, the end of January, something like that, you won't be able to have access to purchase the game from the Nintendo store, but everywhere else you should be fine.
Oh, so they're pulling Cult of the Lamb from the Nintendo store?
Yeah,
probably.
We talked about it.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. I bet this update had a lot to do with it. But you know, yeah.
Here.
Wait, yeah, you talking about sex? Oh no. Get that out of here. All right.
Hey, I'm supposed to be streaming that joint. I'm like, hey guys.
Yeah, so
show hot.
that comes out next week too. Oh Lord.
Yep.
Is it it's a free update, right? All the Cult of the
Free
Lamb updates are free. Okay.
Correct.
I can't wait. I'm excited. So that'll be the next thing I'll be playing probably. Games coming out this week.
Crash and smashing Funky.
Doesn't seem like there's much coming out this week. Momodora Moonlit Farewell on PC and Crystal Story Dawn of Dusk on PC. No idea what either of them are. Do you guys know any? There's really no other games coming out this week?
No. The first week had no games. This week, just 2 games, it seems to be.
That's crazy. So what the hell is everybody playing? Y'all still playing Spider-Man 2?
I am Miles Morales, actually.
Damn. Shit. You guys are giving everybody a chance to catch up on their Christmas games. That's what's up.
That makes sense.
That's what's up.
The holiday break.
I'm okay with that.
So, question to you guys. Are we going to be talking to our viewers live from MagFest on the Thursday, or will we be talking to them the following week?
I don't know. Oh, I guess probably what we'll be doing is, dang, what was our plan for that? I forgot already.
The plan was, so for our listeners and viewers, our plan, we will be at MagFest. Team Night Kids will be there Thursday 18th through Sunday the 21st. And we will be doing our podcast there, recording. However, we were debating on doing it either live or just recording it and showing you the feedback on the following Thursday.
Yeah, that was our plan. You're right. So we're probably not gonna be able to do it live just because the bandwidth over there is gonna be terrible. We're just gonna record stuff and just do stuff there, and then we're gonna play it live. No, we're not even gonna do editing. We're just gonna throw it all together. We're just gonna record it like we're editing.
Oh, like the very first AMV, throw it all together.
Pretty much. And then we're just gonna watch it here live and react to our own shit.
Hi.
I like it.
Let's do that.
Get attendees' opinions and thoughts. So
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Sounds good.
Oh, you guys have fun.
We'll see you
I
there.
miss you. Wait a second. What?
I mean, if someone's gonna pay my plane ticket, then yeah. That's gotta be back Sunday.
How do we normally end our stream? I already forgot.
Magic. So no episode next week, guys. We'll be at MagFest, but you'll hear from us the following week. Nothing, no housekeeping, nothing like that. That's it. Have a good night. Thank you guys for joining us. We really appreciate it. Thanks for all the interaction. And definitely please leave us comments. Go out to all of our sources. Go on podcast services, Apple Podcasts. Leave a rating, whether it's bad or good. Go on YouTube. I don't care. Just leave something. It definitely helps with the engagement. And we appreciate you guys. And that's it. Remember, this has been Night Kids After Dark podcast, where gamers discuss gamer things every Thursday live right here on twitch.tv/Team Night Kids, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, except for next week, because we'll be at MagFest. If you're going to be there, please let us know. Hop on the Discord so we can link up and have a good time. That's it. That's all I got.
Peace, y'all. Have a good night.
Later, y'all.